It's from Australia here. Yeah, finally got the face on. Couldn't find my brush. But anyway, that's life. Okay, so I'll just wait until people start joining. As I mentioned in the post I posted about going live, the people that get readings are the ones that are just, how can I put it? Synchronicity wise, just right time, for me to see it, etc. A lot of the time people don't get readings because either they're not ready for a message or, the person on the other side hasn't got enough energy to get through. Hello, Di Spark, how you going? I'll just wait till quite a few people join before we get going. Okay, Mrs. Murdy, how you going? Okay, so when we get some people in the room, anyone that wants a reading, Kendra Frederick, hello, just put a yes please. Okay, so I'm a psychic, spiritual medium. I do a lot of spiritual counsel. I've had my fair share of experiences with the paranormal. Hi Kendra Frederick, how you going? Yeah, I'm an artist, so you can see that's one of my paintings behind me. That's actually a sacred Aboriginal site, that one. So, yeah, I've been following my psychic guidance for the last over 20 years, literally, day by day. So basically I just do what they ask. So if you get on here, you want a reading, let me know, and if Spirit wants you to have a reading, you'll get one. Also, I'll give you whatever they give me. I do pick up when Spirit is around, as in past loved ones, but often that I don't get a lot of information. There's a Pam Sears who is a spiritualist who is a psychic medium, and she gets a lot of information. Usually I just get enough so that you know it's them. Okay, Kendra, I can do you a reading, love. Just yes, please, and that's enough. So we'll start off with Kendra, and if anyone wants a reading, just put yes, please. Okay, so this is for Kendra. This is your reading, love. Okay, so it starts off with the Ten of Cups, which is or symbolises a marriage. The next one is walking away from something that's been, completely tumultuous and, hectic, whatever. There's been arguments, that type of thing. You're moving away from that now. There's been, like I said, lots of friction, arguments. The next card shows the Lover's card. So that's, if it's not a choice between two people, it's a choice between two options. So with this one, the message basically is be careful what you choose. So look right into it. And if it's you and it's someone else you're considering being with, how do you feel with the person? And if you are just walking away from a marriage, the advice I'd give my girls, one's 26, one's 29, is have time on your own first. Let the dust settle, and sort of get over one person before you sort of get too caught up in another person's energy. The next one's the Page of Wands. So this could be a new job or something new to do with work. There's going to be a brighter future. At the moment, you're sort of hanging around in a hiatus, so that's sort of like, waiting, if you're waiting for a settlement, or if you're waiting to hear about a job, or it's just that in-between time, which really what that's about is when we change our energy from one level to another, like another vibration, that intermediate, that in the middle time, because we haven't set our new vibration, we sort of don't really attract anything because you're going from one to another. So when whatever you're going from falls away, the next one you go to, you've got to vibrate out for a while to then start attracting that same energy. So the following card shows that there's some sort of, there's love around you in terms of family, friends, etc. But it doesn't look like there's a partner as such, or not what you want. You feel like you're isolated and you're on your own. Okay, so the next card shows a male. So this male, I feel, is going to be giving you some money. So whether this is a payout or that there's a new job on the horizon, and although, mind you, this one sort of talks about money from a source that's not a normal happening. It's something like a one-off. But there is some money there for you at the end of that. So I'll just pick out an angel card and see what the angels have to tell you. All right, to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings you closer to your divine purpose and which way takes you away from it. So with that, because a lot of people don't know what their divine purpose is, that is whatever in your gut feels most comfortable and there's the least resistance to it. That's what I would say is a good guide as per, what you're meant to be doing, because if there's too much resistance, it's not for you, Hello, so many spooky greetings from the Haunted Nations Paranormal Investigation Team. How you going? Okay, so I'll go back up the top here and see who's put down for readings. So that was for you, Kendra. Christy, just getting a yes. I can pull a okay, so Christy says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So being in the moment, not getting in your head too much. I mean, that's what I've done all my life, which doesn't get anywhere. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So if you're in the middle of thinking about it, so you're not sure, once you're sure, then you will have more powerful manifesting, energy. Forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, I mean, I've been engaged 4 times and married and divorced once. So the thing is, when you get, single for 25 years, so when there's too much happening and too many connections, it does make you fearful. So whatever's in the past, let it go, and then you can start moving on, to your future. Okay, so. Oops, hang on, I'm doing it. Now, the next person was Sherry Danny Isabel. Sherry Danny Isabel. Now, when I'm pulling cards out, what I'm doing is I'm getting told, like 2, 3, 5, whatever number I'm given is the position of the card to pull out. So this is completely directed by Spirit. Okay, so the first card for you, Sherry blah blah Isabel, is the Justice card. So this can be either a legal card or wanting justice in some situation. Things aren't black and white, but you're wanting balance and or justice. There's a male after that, the Knight of Pentacles. So whether this is regarding this male, there's been some past betrayal, and whether it happened or not, there was, at least the suggestion of it, and one person's fled from that relationship. The next card shows, hard work in terms of money. The next one is basically you have to learn to love yourself now. The following card shows a hope card, which means, your guardian angels and your spirit family have been there helping you, protect you. Now you're exhausted, but from that you can start to heal now. And the following card, basically, I think what's led up to it was keeping all the rubbish at bay, meaning the negative energies, people, thought forms, whatever. But your angels / gods, whatever, are now saying to you, choose the next step. You know, if you don't see it in your mind, and because I used to just get up and just like survive, you know, I sort of had to get out of that survival mode, because when you're like me and you have all these psychic gifts, you're not really using it to your advantage, because you just get up and get into the day and people are attracted to you with, you know, difficult situations, and you're just going along, you know, helping people heal and whatever, and you're not thinking about where you want to go, you know. So to do that, you need to bring it into your conscious mind. So be thinking about what you want for you in your life, you know. So put it into the forefront of your mind. Try not to focus on negativity, because that'll hold you back. So, okay, so the relationship card I'm getting told to pull for you is release your ex. So the time has come to clear your energy. So release your ex. Let him go. I mean, one thing I did with the one I married, and he stalked me for 10 years. So that, you know, like literally everywhere. So that was domestic violence for, you know, a full decade. And what I had to do with him was imagine a court. Well, anyone. This goes for anybody, any person that's causing you grief, anyone you want to disconnect from. And it doesn't mean you're sending them negativity. It just means that, okay, you've got a cord coming from yourself going to them. Cut the cord, right? Bring your energy back in. Let theirs go back to them, right? And I mean, literally in my mind's eye, I would see me using, you know, like a electric saw, you know, like literally right down, and you know, do it as many times as you have to. Another thing I used to do was imagine pulling a cannonball of negative energy from your solar plexus, your gut, and having them stand in front of you, and all the negativity they've pushed onto you, which is a projection of their own negative feelings about themselves and their experiences, which, you know, it'd be nice to know that when you're in the throes of it. Pull it out, drop it at their feet, and you say, look, I'm giving back to you now this energy that belongs to you. This is not mine. I don't accept it anymore. You know, thank you very much. See you later. So whatever comes to mind, you know, because we all have our spiritual, psychic family wanting to help us, we just don't hear them, you know, and that's because usually we're, you know, dealing with whatever life stresses we're having in the moment, you know, and that will block it. So that's for you, darling. Now, Lilteza, something Teza 92. Okay, let's have a look, see what is my love life improving is the question. Okay, so this one is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So there might be someone around you that, you know, you like, but you're not sure whether to do anything about it. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And if you're like me, I was never able to ask for help. I never felt like I was valuable to be alive, let alone anything else. So for people like that, it's really hard to ask for help. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So if you feel it, flirt. I mean, unfortunately, I'm a Gemini, so I tend to flirt before I think and embarrass myself. So this could be the one. So this person that might be around, right, that you might have feelings for, or that you'll meet through your friends, flirt with them, because it says this might be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, so he must be around you. So keep your eyes open. So that's lovely. Now, would anyone... Okay, so garden send graves. I think I've done one for you before. Okay, let's have a look. It's bloody cold in Broken Hill here today. It's winter, of course, but, you know, we haven't had much cold weather so far, but it's really cold today. I've got Ugg boots on under the table, and I've got my little heater next to me. Now, let's have a look. So this is for garden sand grapes. Okay, so this is talking about moving away from what could be a hellish, you know, lifestyle or time, or things have been terrible. There is a challenge at the moment. Now, I don't know if this is in terms of a job or just in general home life. We'll see that later on. But there is a challenge coming up. But once you get over that challenge, absolutely calm waters. So as rough as it's been, the flip side is going to be that calm. So it's going to be the complete opposite once you get over this last challenge. Then the next card that comes up is the Hermit. So this is a time of cutting away all that doesn't resonate with your energy now. So, you know, when we change and we you know, get to the next stage of our life and we have that feeling of, oh, that person doesn't fit anymore, or that job doesn't fit anymore, or whatever, this is a time of going into yourself and sort of rustling through all of that and figuring out what you don't need anymore and or want. So cutting that away. So it's a time of, you know, introspection and just keeping away from everything. So the following card shows there's some battle over something. So whether this would be, you know, a battle over home, child, job, whatever. I mean, I'm starting to feel like this could be, I don't know, it could go either way in regards to job or a relationship, as in, you know, a house or whatever. But there's someone wants what you've got, so there's definitely a battle over something at the moment. Now, the next card talks about walking away from something you loved. Your guides are watching over you and you're feeling depressed about it, but like that's a normal psychological reaction to loss and walking away from something. The next card is the High Priestess. She's not feeling satisfied at the moment. She's got the world in her grasp. Things aren't black and white, but there is a brighter future. So what, you know, like as I said earlier, it's a challenge. So once you get through that, things will be much more calm. You know, like dramatically so compared to what you've been used to. There could be contracts in the background here to be signed, and money in, money out. And, you know, you're not looking, well, you're looking a bit nervous about it all. Let's put it that way. The Queen of Pentacles is the next card, so whether that's you or someone around you. So it could be someone in a job situation, or someone that's going to offer you a job, or someone who's very strong, who's supportive of you. Now, the last card shows offers of money, so whether this is offers of job or different offers regarding maybe a settlement or whatever, but there's definitely a couple of offers. I feel like they're saying to me that it's actually a job. Okay, so have a look in the romance cards. Okay, so regards to romance and relationships, you've got healing family issues. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Isn't that the hardest thing to do in the world? Now, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And it's time to disconnect from the world, retreat. So that retreat one is basically snapping on the other one that I said to sort of move away at the moment. So that's a real message. Time to get back away from everything. You know, think about how you feel, and maybe self-work if that's talking about healing issues with parents. I mean, I've been at it now for, God, what, 26, nearly 30 years. And it shouldn't have to take that long, that's all I'm saying. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, I did that one. Hang on. Now I've just had... Oh, what happened then? How come my face has gone like that? How do I get out of that big face? Oh, it'd be lovely to know how to work this bloody thing, I'll tell you. What's that? A flip camera, mirror your video, topics, gift. Well, that's horrendous. Looking at my face like that. Okay, anyway, I'll get back to this here. Okay. Okay, DDs. I'm just gonna stop this and start it. Well, I don't know how to get out of that. How do we get out of that? Oh, Christ. I'll just stop this and start it again. Hang on.